So first of all, my goal that I am starting with, and it's kind of like shaping as we're going through these different lessons, is around, I started off with my goal of wanting to be closer with my husband and kids. And I have realized that part of that piece that I really want to hone in on is our faith journey, like together as a family unit. So for my resources that that we have that strengthens that, and I think we'll lean into, is in here. And this first one is my family. There's some children missing. This was before children, but this is his side and my side. And our families are both like really supportive of us, not just like relationally, but his family is really close to God, and so is mine. And so we have just sort of that built-in encouragement, strengthening from them. The other one, this represents like my friendships, our communities. I have deep friendships and relationships through church, through my work with Resilient Community Center. I lead a book club just for fun, and that's become an amazing like place of relationship. So I think in just all the different spheres of my life, having deep friendships and support, and then my husband as well, and his relationships, and then my kids of course are forming like cute little friendships. And some, like my 6-year-old has a friend that he's been best friends with for 3 years. So the next one is, this represents my house. So our home is a place where obviously like that is the center of our lives and our relationships, but we love hosting and inviting people to spend time together, but even like just live life alongside us. Like we'll call up friends last minute and say, hey, we have extra food, you want to come over for dinner? Or like, you want to hang out with me and my kids while my kids are going crazy and being silly. So home is a very important space for us. These two represents our employments. So my husband works at Chick-fil-A, and this is my business card. So I think for both of us, our work provides, again, this support. It obviously provides like financial support. It provides relational support. My husband's he has an amazing mentor who used to be his boss at Chick-fil-A, and they still meet very regularly because he's just pouring into my husband. I think my husband he's walked with my husband through some heavy things, and so he leans on him, and then I have just like amazing relationships through like with Lane and Rachel and Casey, our other teammate, and then all the people that we're connected to through work. And then, I'll do this one next. This represents our faith. But I guess this one in particular represents our each individual relationships with God, because it looks different. Like my relationship with God looks different than my husband's relationship with God. We actually have kind of different theology from each other. We even go to different churches because our theology is different. But both of us are very, passionate about God. It just looks different. And then we call this prayer bear. So this was given to my oldest son by an uncle, and it doesn't work anymore because it's so old, but it prays. It's like a praying bear. Yeah. But this represents our children's faith, and me and my husband nurturing that. And how they're coming up to form their own faith as well. So that's basically it. I don't really know how each of these are just different aspects that support this desire, and I think that they will be things that we'll have to that will strengthen us and we'll lean into, and I hope that there's more resources that come along the way, but this is what I think we have to start with.